Hi, welcome back to Therapy Designs. My name is Kelly, and this is the channel that's all about teaching you how to create print-on-demand designs using Canva. So if that is something that you're interested in, please stick around. So in today's video, we're going to be going over how to create this design right here. This is essentially a Christmas tree that is embroidered into a hoodie. I've used Canva for the graphic for the Christmas tree, and then I've gone ahead and uploaded it to Printful to go ahead and do the embroidery. So you can see right here, if I was to zoom in, I'll show you real quick. It's not the best mock-up, but there you go. You can see Christmas tree is embroidered right there. So if you'd like to learn how to do this, go ahead and stick around. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over how to do some embroidery. I'm actually trying to answer a question that somebody had asked me on a prior video. I did go over how to do embroidery once before using a hat as an example and using Printful for my embroidery. This time I'm going to go over how to do more of a colored embroidery, and we're going to go ahead and do it through Printful again, but this time we'll go ahead and put it on a hoodie. So as Christmas is, fast approaching, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to pick a nice Christmas tree and we're going to put it on a pocket size or a pocket placement for a hoodie. So real simple. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start with create a design. I can click here. I'm going to come down to custom size. Embroidery for a hoodie is going to be a little bit different than your standard shirt size. It's a little bit more of a square. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick 3000 by 3000 pixels and I'm going to hit create a new design. Now I'll go ahead and put it on black. Again, it doesn't really matter what background color you use, but I like to design on black, so I'll do that. Now, really all there is to it is let's go ahead and pick an element that we want to embroider. So we'll come up here to elements, and I did do a recent search, but let's do it again. I just put Christmas trees. Okay. And so now I can go ahead, filter by graphics. It's going to make it a little easier for me, and then I can just pick a tree that I like. Now again, when we're working with embroidery, we want it to be pretty simple. Embroidery typically is a lot smaller than a print, and so it's hard to get those little details. What's more, most embroidery is going to be limited to 6 different thread colors. There is on Printful a new embroidery process, but they've only got it up on a couple of products right now, and it does cost more, but it allows them to essentially print colors on the thread so that they can get as many colors as they want in any color that you want. But again, right now that's only offered on a few products and it is a little bit more expensive. So I'm just going to go over the typical embroidery, which will allow you 6 different colors. So again, as we're picking our Christmas tree, you want it to be simple. You don't want it to have too many colors. You can go real simple and just do something with a line. And you can see if I change the color here, something like that might be really simple. It would just be one color and that might look good on a sweatshirt just like that. However, for this video, I do want to go over how you can do different colors. So even though I think this would look good, let's go ahead and just pick a colored Christmas tree. Again, I want it to be relatively simple. There's a whole bunch of different ones, but some of these look like they're going to be a little bit too detailed. It's not going to come out very well for embroidery. So I do want it to be simple but colorful. And so I can scroll down and I can just look for whatever I think might look the best. And there's, like I said, a whole bunch of different options. I do know which one I'm looking for. I'm kind of looking for this one right here because it's pretty simple, but it does give me a lot of different colors. Okay, so something like this will actually work really well for embroidery. And so we're going to go ahead, not centered. We're going to go ahead and download this one. So I'm just going to go ahead and label it right here, Christmas tree embroidery. Christmas tree embroidery, there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and download it. It will still be a PNG and it will still have a transparent background, and we'll just hit download. Perfect. Now once we have it downloaded, I'm going to go ahead and hop over to Printful, and I'm going to show you how to do this using a product mockup or product template. So, all right, here I am in Printful. I've just gone ahead and clicked on create a product template. And so now it's going to give me all the different products that I can choose from. As you can see, there are a lot of different products, and there's a lot of different products that we can use embroidery for. For this specific example, I'm going to go ahead and pick a hoodie. So we're going to go to men's clothing. I'm going to go ahead, I can scroll down until I get to hoodies and sweatshirts. And then from here, I'm going to go ahead and pick a hoodie that I like. Not every product will offer embroidery, so you might have to play around to figure which products you like the most that do offer embroidery, if that's something that you want to do. As I come down, you can see lots of different hoodies and sweatshirts. I do like this Gildan one right here, the Gildan, what is it, 18,500, because it's got a pretty low price point. It's got a lot of size options, a lot of color options, and it will allow you to do embroidery. So this is the one that I typically like to use. But again, you can look around and figure out what you like. And if you're using a different platform, well, then there might be different products options for you. So now here you can see I can choose between embroidery and the standard printing. So standard printing is what we mostly do when we're printing the t-shirts, but if I want embroidery, I can just go ahead and select that. I can also come down here and choose the colors that I want to be able to put this embroidery on. But let's go ahead and drop our image first, and then we'll see what colors look best. I do have some choices in terms of placement, so I can do center chest, that's where it is right now. They also have the left chest, which is the pocket placement. And newly they've added a back and sort of a large center, though the large center is still not as large as you would think of for a t-shirt where it covers the whole thing. So I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to do the left chest placement. And so you'll see it'll say drop design right here. I'm going to go ahead, click that. It'll take me to my file library. If I haven't uploaded my file yet, then I can upload it. If I have, I can just go ahead and click on it and hit apply, and it's going to bring my file right up. So here I've got my Christmas tree. Now over here it'll say choose thread colors max 6. And so right now you can see if I was to count, I've got the Kelly green, that's one color, there you go. This gold is 2 colors, maroon 3, 4, 5, gray is 6. So right now it's limited us to these 6 colors. I'm going to change this around a little bit because I do want to have 2 different shades of green. Right now the tree looks pretty flat. As you can see, I started off with 2 shades of green, so I'm going to go ahead and pick this Kelly green, and I'm going to go ahead and shift it over here to a kiwi green. Now it'll pop up with you can only choose 6 colors, so I'm going to have to eliminate one of these colors, which is not a problem because down here I've got gray. I'm not even sure what is gray on here. I think some of the bulbs might be gray. I'm going to go ahead and switch that to white. Perfect. So now I'm back to having 6 colors. And of course I can play with these colors too, make them whatever I want. Right now it looks like the trunk of the tree is this maroon shade. I want to go ahead and turn that into more of a brown so it'll stand out a little bit. So I can hit this more brownish color, and I think it's old gold. Perfect, old gold. And it's going to give me kind of a lighter trunk color. And so now I've picked my colors. I've got 6 colors. So as you can see, 1 green, 2 greens, gold is 3, brown is 4, red 5, and then white is 6. So I've picked my 6 colors, and it's gone ahead and showed me right here what it will look like on my embroidery. I think that looks pretty good. I can come back over to product on the left hand side, and now I can go ahead and pick different colors that I might want to put this on. It looks good on black. I think it would also look really good on white. It pops there a little bit more. Something like sports gray might look good. Green might be a bit much, but it's Christmassy, so I could always give that as an option. If I come over here, dark heather is always a good one there. Red, again, it's Christmas. Why not make it really bright? And typically navy is also going to be a good one. So down here, I've got my color options and my embroidery. Now, things to note with embroidery, it is an extra fee. So whereas in this sweatshirt was a certain price with print, it is going to be more expensive with embroidery. You're also charged a digitization fee the first time that you digitize your embroidery. So if you put this design up and it's sold the first time, there is well, I think it's like $6.50 to $6.99 charge for embroidery for digitization. So you'll have to pay that up front for the first sale, but then after that you don't have to pay it again. So just always go ahead and factor that into your price to make sure that you're not going to lose any money. Typically I'll price it so that the first sale I pretty much break even, and then every sale after that, that fee that I paid the first time becomes profit for me. And so that's typically how I would go ahead and do it. So that kind of goes over embroidery for sweatshirts. It's the same for different products. Typically, you can, again, pick whatever graphic you want. You can add text to it. Just, go in Canva, add whatever text you might like. And, you can get creative as long as you, stick with the same rules that you want only 6 thread colors. You really want to make it as simple as possible because it has to fit in a pretty small area, so you don't want it to be too busy or too detailed. But, you can have some fun with this. Christmas is coming up, Thanksgiving, Halloween, so, have fun with embroidery. You can sell these, by the way. I sell this on Etsy. I also sell it on Amazon via Amazon Seller Central, because right now Merch by Amazon or Amazon Merch on Demand does not do embroidery. So if you're looking into embroidery, that is something that you can do where you won't have to compete with the Merch by Amazon or the Amazon Merch on Demand. Okay, so I hope you found this useful. I hope it answered the question of the person that was asking. You can pick whatever graphic you want as long as you follow those rules, and you can do just an outline graphic. You can also change the colors to be whatever you want. If you have any other questions about this, feel free to drop them in the comment section below, and I will try to get back to them as quickly as I can. It doesn't bother me, so go ahead and ask as many questions as you like, and I will do my best to answer them for you or to create a video on it if it's something that you want to see. So take care and good luck with your Q4 sales. That's all for today's video. If you found this useful and would like to see more videos with helpful tips and tricks, be sure to hit like and subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any of the weekly videos. As always, keep growing and stay creative, and we'll see you next time.